Hello my beautiful friends, it is Mimi here today, and today I'm going to share with you my new what I eat in a day video. I'm super excited to be filming this video because I'm going to be sharing with you my current favorite recipes. Are you guys ready? Let's get started! As many of you guys know, I love drinking hot lemon ginger tea, and here I am going to share with you how I make it. So first I take some organic ginger and I'm going to peel it. That's very important, is to peel it first. Then I'm going to slice it into really thin slices. Then I'm going to take an organic lemon and I'm also going to slice it into small chunks as well. And it does make a difference. The smaller you cut the lemons and the ginger, the more flavor you're going to get out of them. Once I have the hot water, I'm gonna pour it all over the lemon and ginger. Then I'm gonna take a teaspoon and I'm gonna press the lemon and ginger together, which will sort of let all the juices come out into the hot water. It does make a difference. It makes the tea a lot stronger than if you don't do that. Once the hot water sort of cools down, I'm gonna add a spoon or two of wild honey. Then I let the tea steep for about 5 minutes and then I pour it into a cup and try to have a moment or two to enjoy it all to myself. It doesn't always happen, but I do try. Next, I'm gonna be showing you my breakfast, and I feel like I've been having this a lot lately, and I usually mix different vegetables, but at the end of the day, what I'm talking about is a pizza omelet. So today I'm going to show you my favorite combination, which is a combination of onions, mushrooms, and green peppers. And the reason I call it pizza omelet is because it does taste like a pizza, and also at the end of it you slice it into triangles, so it does kind of look like a pizza too. So anyways, I'm going to start with dicing some onions, and then I'm going to put them into a pan and start slowly cooking them with some olive oil. While I'm doing that, in the meantime, I'm going to be also slicing some button mushrooms. And also I'm gonna slice some green peppers as well. So I'm gonna first slice them and then dice them into smaller chunks.
But I can hardly move, hardly move. And I can...
Once the onions are sort of cooked, I'm gonna be adding my vegetable mixture into that, and then I'll add more olive oil and some Himalayan pink salt. Next, I'm gonna saute everything on the pan for about 5 to 7 minutes and make sure that everything is cooked but not overcooked. In the meantime, I'm gonna whisk some eggs in a bowl, and make sure to use a whisker because again, it does make a difference. Everything comes out more fluffy. So once my vegetables are cooked, I'm gonna pour the egg mixture over the vegetables. And then I'll let it set in the pan for about a minute before I transfer everything to the oven, where I will bake it for about 8 minutes. Yay, the pizza omelet is ready, and it always looks so pretty and colorful. So next I'm gonna slice it into triangles and plate it into plates. Here we are having breakfast as a family. It's my favorite meal of the day because it's one meal that for sure we get to share together. I also added some sliced avocado for Alexa because she really loves avocados. So here she is, as you can see, enjoying some avocado and having my omelet and also drinking the ginger tea.
I can't say where I'm off to.
Alright, now it's time for lunch, and today I will be making my new simplest favorite dish that I have, and it is a combination of rice and beans. It is as simple as it gets. So first I'm gonna be cooking some rice. So first I rinse the basmati rice with some water, and then I will fry it with some olive oil for a couple of minutes. Then I will season it with salt, and for every cup of rice I add 2 cups of water. So that's usually the measurements that go with it. In the meantime, I'm gonna be dicing some shallots and also some medium-sized tomatoes.
Somehow should keep myself from hiding.
Once the water comes to boil, I actually let it boil for a few minutes with the rice before I bring the heat down, and then it will simmer for the rest of the time until all the water evaporates from the rice. Next, I'm gonna start frying my shallots with some olive oil and some sea salt or Himalayan sea salt. I use either or. Once it's slightly cooked, I will add my tomatoes, and then I'm gonna start simmering everything on low to medium heat. I don't want it to fry, I just want the tomato juice to sort of simmer and ooze from the tomatoes. Next, I'm gonna be adding my white beans, and here you can use any beans you prefer. I like to either cook my own beans or use beans that come from the glass jar as opposed to a tin can. And then once I've added the beans, I'm just gonna season everything again with sea salt and let it simmer for another 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm also gonna be slicing some cilantro, which I will use for decorating my plate. So everything is ready. I have my basmati rice, I have my beans on the side, and I will sprinkle everything with cilantro, which not only adds a delicious flavor to this dish, but also adds a beautiful color. And now I'm just gonna quickly enjoy my lunch in the kitchen while Alexei is napping. Alright guys, and now it's time to make dinner. So today I will be showing you how I make marinated salmon skewers. So first I'm gonna be slicing the salmon into cubes, and then I'm gonna be marinating them in a bowl. So for the marinade, I use 2 ingredients. It's very simple. It's a tablespoon of mayonnaise, and then I'm gonna be using tamari sauce, which is basically like soy sauce, but slightly healthier version. So if you don't have tamari, you can just use regular soy sauce. And then I'm gonna mix everything together, add a little bit more salt, and then I'm gonna cover everything and let it sit in the fridge for as long as I can. So while I'm gonna be prepping the vegetables, it will have some time to marinate in the fridge. Next, I'm gonna share with you my new favorite way to eat peppers, and it is again a very simple recipe. You take a couple of peppers, yellow, red, green, whatever you have at home, and slice them, not too thick, not too thin, sort of medium size. And then once you slice them, you mix them with some olive oil, some sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, and then you just bake everything for about 15 to 20 minutes until everything is nice and soft. And another current favorite dish that I will be making for today's dinner is roasted cauliflower. This is by far my absolute favorite dish of the moment. And the secret to this dish is the spices that I'm going to be adding to the cauliflower. So first, I separate the cauliflower into small florets, and then I start adding my spices. So I will be using a combination of a few spices. I have spicy smoked paprika here, I have turmeric, and I have curry as well. And I usually use about a teaspoon of every spice, and then I'm gonna also season everything with salt and olive oil. And then obviously you can use a spoon, but I prefer to use my hands and get them a little dirty and mix everything with my hands together, because that way I know that the spices are evenly distributed in the cauliflower. Next, I'm going to be putting the salmon on the salmon skewers, transferring everything into a baking tray, and then grilling it for about 12 minutes. Yay, dinner is finally ready. And on the side here, I'm having a glass of kombucha in a champagne glass. That's right. And here's the time of the day where Alex and I unwind a little bit. We talk about our day, work, and everything else that happened today. And that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my What I Eat in a Day videos, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and also leave me a comment. I love you guys. Bye.